Good evening, Rajeev sir. Hello, this is Moshami Pal from EduTV. Welcome all the EduTV viewers all across the globe. EduTV is the first educational channel. Today, our guest is Mr. Rajeev Ranjan, Principal of Delhi World Public School, Rajkot, Gujarat. Welcome, sir. In our favorite program, it's Matter of Principles. We will ask you one question. How can a passive and reluctant learner be transformed to an active and enthusiastic learner? So your advice and your views will add a lot of value in the educational industry. Now over to you, sir.
Good evening. Thank you, sir and ma'am, and thank you, EduTV TV. When we talk about passive learner, first thing we need to identify the learner, the nature of learner. First, we need to identify what is the things which hamper the child progress in a proper manner. So when we talk about identification, when we talk about surrounding, what is the cause of a passive learner? It can be, it can start from home to a school. So when we talk about home, parent may be unable to identify about the nature of the child. Teacher may be unable to identify the nature of child. So when we talk about what is reluctant learner, there are two types of learner. So first is we can say a passive learner, slow learner, or second is reluctant learner. So difference between passive learner is he wants to learn. Initially he wants to learn, but later on he is unable to cope up with the system. When we talk about reluctant learner, he is reluctant. He is challenged for the parent. He is challenged for the teacher also, and he is challenged for anyone nearby, any stakeholder which ensure the quality education of that particular child. First, we need to identify. So when we talk about identification, we will find that the child is very immature. The child has performing very below the grade level, have a poor self image. The child is very short span memory, short span attention, works on task very slowly. So when we talk about what is the identification, how we are going to identify. So if we are able to identify the passive learner or the learner, so our 50% task is over. So identification of passive learner, 50% purpose. However, it is really a challenge task for teacher to handle this slow learner. First, as a teacher part, it demands great patience, minute observation, and equipped with good method of teaching technique. Moreover, a teacher must be a compassionate human being. How he or she handle, since we are handling the kids in the kids, they are human being, they have emotion, they have passion, thousands of things. So first thing I would like to suggest for teacher that be a human being. So your love, trust, care to all students in particular classroom. So when we talk about caring about slow passive learner, or we can say slow learner, so we need to be very attentive. Our task is to instill confidence among a student, those students, slowly and gradually. What we can do? We can instill confidence by giving a small task. A small task means what the child can achieve. So when the child when the child develop a sense of achievement, I'm talking about the poor performer in the classroom who is not performing as per as the expectation of the whole classroom. His learning outcome is below standard. So we need to boost up the image that yes, he or she can do better in the classroom. So while simply saying that you can do is not going to help. So talk about in terms of classroom. So a teacher can ask a small question to each and every student, those who are not performing as per as our expectation. Second thing, we can ask him. Personally, I do. I ask that particular boy and girl to come on the blackboard, and I never ever create threatening environment that if you speak something bad in the classroom or wrong answer in the classroom, so you will be punished or so and so. So instilling confidence, the moment a child stand on the bench and come on the blackboard or green board, whiteboard, the involvement of the child is one a step ahead. Yes, I'm going to write something. So we need to give proper attention. We need to observe all those students in a minute way. What are their learning nature? Why they are not doing? So simply ignoring them is not going to solve our purpose. First thing, we need to collaborate with the parent. Parent can, every parent cannot teach, but every parent observe his or her child. So his observation, his feedback is going to help the teacher to plan for that particular student. Second thing, we can one teacher that is called peer assessment, peer review. So even four teacher can sit together and he or she can talk about that particular child, and then a teacher said okay, in Hindi he is not doing so and so, in English he does but little late, so in math he is very good in mathematical formula, but he does some silly mistakes. So all these things, when all teacher know about the particular child, so each and every teacher will frame certain formulas. Okay, certain strategies. Okay, since he is doing well in Hindi, but he is not performing as well as in English, so English teacher can plan something good like interesting lesson plan, interesting questions, some writing work, some small spelling mistakes if we are doing, we need to correct them. So we need to provide all these things to each and every student who are slow learner. So uh, basic thing, we need to collaborate. We need to make the parent as a partner, to colleague as a partner. Among five teacher, among six teacher, we can discuss about a particular student. We can make lesson interesting. We can ask simple question so that the child can feel sense of achievement. And the day he will feel sense of achievement, he will start doing slowly and gradually. His involvement will bigger and bigger, and the day child become fully involved, he will start performing very well. So like that we can do something great in with those children who are not performing as per as our expectation in the classroom, as per parent expectation, overall expectation. And we need to take this strategy not in the classroom, it should go beyond the classroom. It can be we need to find out he is not good in a study, but whether he is helping one student in the ground, we call it an anecdotal record. We share observation. Yes, he is not doing performing in the classroom, but outside class his behavior is very well.
Yes, well,
His
in other activities.
other activity, it can be scholastic as well as scholastic, beyond the boundary, beyond the classroom boundary. We need to observe, we need to find out, and we need to appreciate. Even if he is
Yes.
helping someone to drink water properly at water point, so we need to appreciate. Okay, yes, very good. So
Exactly.
he is marginalized child. No teacher is taking a care of that particular child. And simple formula, we always speak with those performers with name.
Yeah, yeah. Sir,
अच्छा
then,
लगता है.
yeah, very true. Yeah, you raised so many points. One point is very, very valid that you spoke about. That is, we need to do lot of collaboration with the children. So this is the first thing. Actually, we need to create that environment. So thank you,
Learning
sir.
environment.
So, yes, yes, that fearless learning environment. So all those are very, very valid point that you have raised. I'm sure all those points that will be very helpful for all the children, all the parents and teachers. Thank you, sir, for your time today with us. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Thank you to sir, Pranav sir.
I am Harshini Sudarshan. I am a grade 12 student studying at Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. For those of you who are watching, at EDU TV, we are having a program where we conduct talks and interviews between students and university outreach heads in order to find out more about the colleges that we want to join in and what these colleges and universities are offering to us.
I would like to ask you this, that like as Shamsa said that it was just the beginning of CS at this time. So how have you come into CS, or like what made you think that you should pursue CS at that point of time? That time.
Okay, so I think I came into computer science accidentally because in 1994, when I wanted to, pursue my engineering, so I had a very good rank. In those days, the number one branch was not computer science, it was electronics.
EDU TV is also having a taster program, and some of you may know what it is. It is just to get a taste of college life.
Good morning, I am Chaya Khanna, Principal Scholars Home School. I would like to express my gratitude to Pranav for giving this opportunity to our class 12 students to visit Graphic Era. I'm sure our children will know of the many avenues that they are not aware of.
My name is Veda Gopala and I'm from Scholars Home, and I thought it was quite an enriching experience. I really like the campus and the workshop facilities.
So students are taken on a visit to the university or the college premises to get a taste of what is actually college life in those 3 or 4 crucial college years of your life. So you get to know about placements, job opportunities, careers of the future, what that college or the university has to offer to you, how campus life is in general.